We're starting early. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited and weirdly nervous. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I hope my voice is at a good volume above the music. If it's not, please let me know. I'll fix it. How's everyone doing? So many improvements probably exists. You couldn't ask for nothing more. I'm glad you're out there in the mush. I'm glad you're enjoying your mush. Stream during the skate sesh? I am not skating. Are you skating? Don't project me to the world. The world doesn't deserve that. Thank you very much for being here, though. Captain, hello, hello, hello. Great to see you every time. You are? All right, well, I'm scared, but happy. Oh, headphones. That makes more sense. All right, well, let me know when you fall so I can point and laugh at you. I don't know who was here for the song before this song for, Liminal, but it is put out by a streamer that is debuting today, and I'm really, really, really excited for them. I'm gonna link them in the chat. They are on YouTube, but if you want to throw them a subscription, a little congratulations. I'm very, very excited for it. What? Oh no, I can't see it anywhere. How do I see it? How do I see it? How do I see it? Hold on. Hold on. I can't see any dancing blobs, and by God, I'll freak the fuck out. I can't see any dancing blobs when I deserve to see them. Ooh, I could have just, okay, well. Whoa, a consummate professional I am. Does it show it on this screen? Ooh. I'm early, so I'm allowed to be kind of bad at my intro. I don't know. It won't show me. Oh well. Well, we'll live. We won't. I'll cry. But, you know, whatever. What have I improved? I got a Fugi. That's cool. I promise they're there. Captain, I trust you implicitly. You would never lie to me. I got a Fugi. That doesn't matter. I've never done a collab. I'm too scared. But I was on someone else's stream recently, and they had a bunch of Fugis of their friends, and I was, not gonna lie, a little jealous. Helta. What the fuck? I thought you were... 2 months already? I didn't know I've been streaming for 2 months. Let alone... Oh, I'm a freak out. Helta, you're lovely. Good to see you. Thank you for the consistent support. I am speechless. Do you want to kiss or something? I don't know. I don't know how to do. I don't know what being a streamer is about. I don't know what you're supposed to reward people for 2 consecutive months of subscriptions, but it feels like a big deal. Hello. Oh, that's such a cute little emote. What the hell? Very, very cute. Yeah, I was jealous of everyone else's Fugi, so I got one, and then I messaged him. I was like, you could put my little face on your screen next time, if you want. Well, there's a new redeem. There's a new redeem. It's fine. It's mid. It's, you know, you can make Pleasant look better and me worse. You'll know when you see it. What else is going on? I like this song. Helta, you wouldn't be shy, are you? Ah! Okay, you're just gonna do it. You're just gonna do it. Okay. These glasses, no prescription. They're just big old round glass things that make me look smart. I look so sickly thin without my fucking jacket. You realize how strange I am. But ta-da! The hot pants. I kept my own stockings because I wanted to. And my shoes, because my shoes are better too. The fit. Check the fit. Thank you. You can't use a new redeem and expect someone will not do it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Thank you. I do look very cute. You fell? Ha 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 ha. Everyone point and laugh at Jinja. Did you eat? Yes, of course I did. I always eat. Adamo, you also can. This fit does not have the ergonomics that is flinging myself to keep it coming. The other jacket at least provides a little fucking cushion, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you for the hype train and 2 months of subscriptions. Abominable, I told Helta I'd kiss them if they wanted, because I didn't know how to reward people for 2 months of subscription. So, you know, you tell me something better for that. And guys, that's a fuck ton. Guys, that's a fuck ton. Oh my god. Helta, what am I gonna fucking do with you? Helta's fighting for that kiss. Alright, fine, I won't kiss on Downfall. God damn it. Just fucking 10 subscriptions. That's a lot of money. I'll just do one bit. We appreciate you. But I don't have a bit notification yet. It's still just, what is that? What does arrows mean? Is someone being shot? What? We reached a sub goal? Oh my fucking god. Guys, it's been 2 months. We cannot be hitting this much. Look, the fucking notifications never end. You're blowing up my theoretical phone here. Holy, get one. I'm on it. I'm on it. Usually, a lot of YouTubers have a thing where it like flings bits at them from the sky, and it's really cute and fun and cool. But I'm, you know, it looks hard. It looks hard. It looks hard to do. Guys, cut me some slack. Oh my fucking god. Thank you so much for your support. I do take bribes, so Helta is currently my favorite. Sorry, them's the rules. Them's the rules. I didn't make them. I just benefit from them. What's up? Never Door, so glad to see you again. Oh my god. We simply must keep meeting like this. You like our new emote? It's a good time. It is really good to see you again. And we're playing the same game that we were playing last time when you were here. So, you know, the world, circles, everything. Third example. Guys, I'm nervous of you all. I don't know why, today especially, but the fucking throwing shit tons of money at me is not helping. So, quit that. Get a bug zapper on moth flies into it. Guys, I already don't fucking like the lamp. We're not bug zapping. I'm not gonna lie, no one would like that. It's like the wooden stake in a vampire's heart thing. That kills most living beings. Like, you can't be like, you were a vampire, you died when I stabbed you in the chest. Jake, it is also good to see you. Oh my god, everyone's in such rare form today. Jesus Christ. I would love it. Well, that's something that I will only take video evidence of. So, torture yourself for our amusement, or don't do that, because I probably can't encourage you to do that. That's probably not allowed, actually. It's a really pleasant outfit you got on, Moth. Aren't you so clever with your words? Yeah, it's a little flim-flammy, but you get to see my legs. Captain. We start off so well, and then you do shit like this. Okay, we'll just set this next to y'all. Keep you company. I appreciate the compliment sandwich. I appreciate the comedic timing of mentioning that I hate the lamp and immediately being trapped eternally inside Mercury. That is cool. I drank a little sake. Tastes very bad. Don't recommend. You don't know what I'm talking about? Of course you don't. I do love legs. Undoubtable. I knew we were the same. I knew we appreciated the same things since that fucking the comment on the YouTube thing, just the ... That shit had me laughing way harder than it had any right to. Honestly, that YouTube short comment. Which, speaking of, if we see Sky Collective, a round of applause for them, for their very well-performing story that I stole and put on my own YouTube. I appreciate every time we steal humor. Every time. Of course I do. It's nothing. If you think I'm funny, you just gotta, like, visit the streamers I like. You're like, oh, this bitch just robbing motherfuckers. Yeah. It's a good time. So, new redeem. Speaking of, she's hammering on the backstage pass. But is that a euphemism? I'm not giving myself a. You know what? We're just gonna switch. Hi. Well, that moved the thing. Oh, hey, you freed me. Good, because it had stopped working for some fucking reason. What even am I? What? I'm freaking out. Okay, hello. Ain't it nice? I think I look quite nice in this coat. I'm not gonna lie to you. A hype chest. I benefit twice off of your shit. Nice. Touch of salt. Everyone get the same thing? Everyone do a touch of salt? If Small Gray Cat was here, I'm sure they would super appreciate. Rusty Dusties! Oh my goodness! Here, winning things. Wait, how do you have it? Did you give shit and I just didn't fucking notice? Did you get dono-walled? That'd be fucking hysterical. How did this occur? Oh, or maybe you just already had it. Either way, hey, welcome here, Rusty Dusties. It's good to see you. I'm a streamer, and, well, I'm the person who writes the VTuber streamer. I'm a human. There's a streamer around here somewhere. You'll catch on. Or you'll be very confused, and it'll be funny for me. We did it! 16 out of 10 fucking subs. Guys. Whew. I don't know how to repay you. It's very sweet. It's very, very, very fucking sweet, actually. I had no idea you streamed until yesterday night. Oh yeah, you were at Vapor's thing, weren't you? Very, very honored that you actually came over to check me out. I really appreciate it. I try and keep it on the DL. I try not to advertise it because, like, all this shit is, like, prequel. It feels like prequel stuff. Like, these are models I made in V-Roid, slapped together myself. Moth doesn't look like she's gonna look in her final product. This isn't even my normal fit. Someone redeemed for me to cosplay Moth. Everything's up in the air. So, but thank you for coming to the prequels. We'll get you a rose at the grand opening. I've got to say hi to everyone I've forgotten. What? Huh? Who? Huh? Oh, you usually say hi. That's true. I'm not gonna lie, the joy that your style of waking up in the server and, like, giving, like, 3 different emotes, or, like, 2 to 3 emotes on every fucking thing is, like, genuinely brightens my day. Genuinely, like, Everyone, do you know what that was? That was me abusing, complimenting my friend. I called you my friend, is that chill? Is that cool? Abusing, complimenting my friend to plug my own shit. If you want to see more of these cool people, you can join the little Discord. It's a good time. It's a great time. It's overly complex, so if you're like, holy shit, that's a lot of rooms, and I don't know what they do, that's by design. Don't even worry about it. It is great. Captain has also been a huge fucking bright shining beacon of loveliness in the server. Just really, really fantastic. Genuinely. I do appreciate you considering me a friend. I'll scream. I will learn the difference between yapping and chatting rooms. It's in the description thing. Chatting is Moth and yapping is me, or yapping is Moth and chatting is me. I think yapping is me and chatting is Moth. One is the other is this one. It all makes sense. And then there's a third one for truly no reason. Truly just because I thought it was funny. Not that there's a huge difference between me and Moth at the moment during these prequel eras, but if you want me to play in character, you can message the one where I am obligated to play in character. I just go in yapping because I do be yapping. And you do. And you know what? That's one of my favorite things about you. I'm loving this. I don't even recognize this song. It's in my liked list. I just be liking things. The third is for the bug zapper. Jake, you are on a 1 track and it scares me because I am a human and I also don't want to be bug zapped. Oh my god. Wait. We could do shot color streams and theme it around a bug zapper. That'd be really funny. Fuck, that's a really good idea. Fuck. Everyone, put that out of your mind. Put that out of your mind immediately. We don't have the budget. I don't know what the budget would be for that. We don't have it. I'm gonna pretend we don't have it. Don't write that down. Color palette swap. Oh, Nixie! Oh my God! Happy to see you. Very cool to see you. I'm Pleasant. I'm the other one. I'm stealing her fit, so you know this fit, but not this face. But this face is happy to see you. I'm great at this whole thing. Guys, I'm so flustered. If anyone isn't following Nixie Nova, I gotta beat you up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These are the rules. This is not a friendly, oh, you should follow the people I like. No, this is a threat. Go. Do it. I was in the middle of something. I'm here so often, I have like 4K channel points. I know, I see you all the time. I look at the little stream chat thing and it does actually, for as nervous as I am, because I you know, based a lot of the character off of like shit I learned from watching you and think you're cool. But like, it is also incredibly reassuring to see you there sometimes. It's like, it's like, I don't know. It's like knowing your teachers in the fucking like musical audience somewhere. It's just like, we're good. Someone will bail me out if it truly all lights a flame. I love you too. Oh my God, it's so cool that you're here. Hydrate. Which one? I'm a 2-drink girly tonight. I was a 3-drink girly tonight, and then I finished my shot. We're doing energy drink. Energy drink is hydrating, right? It's not alcohol or coffee or other dehydrating things. God, I just be breaking all my fingers every fucking time. What deserves all the love? Stop. I'm so happy that I bribed you to be here tonight. Oh my God, that's so sweet of you to say. Speaking of Moth, stop her from talking. Oh my goodness. We gotta be in character eventually, guys. We can't just be shooting the shit the whole time. We gotta pretend to be a fairy tale creature. We have a space naiad, you know, light years away from any source of H2O, which is, you know, very cool. Caffeine is the thing that makes coffee dehydrating. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that. And then we have a wingless fucking cryptid. We're all fit in our niche extremely well. All we need is our deep sea cryptid thousands of miles away from any human who could be lured. I love that all of you are here. I love that all of you are here especially for tonight, because tonight we're playing Disco Elysium, and I really fucking like that game. I'm gonna boot that up in the background. Honestly, I should have done that more. I want to make you more emotes. Your avatar is so cute. I almost texted you, honestly, kind of recently about asking for more emotes, but I didn't, because I was scared. But these silly assholes keep throwing money at me, so Twitch is gonna give me money, and then I could give you money. Don't give me any more freebies. You already gave me a freebie, and I turned that freebie into 2 freebies. I cheated your fucking emo, and it's my fucking Fuji thing. It's the, like, no. I will be giving you money for the next one. Trust. Trust that I will. I gotta look over the little chart you sent me again, though. That's okay. You have so many good ones. Honestly, it's just gonna become me stealing the ones you have in your own channel, but with my face on them. Is as what? Jake, what did we miss? Jake, I feel like I missed something. I'm okay with that. You heard that, folks. Plagiarism is on the table. Oh my God, my neck is itchy. I don't like this fit. Nixie drew me in my wonderful coat. We're going back to it. If you feel like, hey, this is the wrong face, I'll learn my hotkeys eventually. If you feel like your points were wasted and I scammed you, they were, and I did. Nixie's blessing you with a wonderful boon. Take it if you can. But I am concerned that Nixie, if left unchecked, would do that an unlimited number of times, and that cannot be allowed to continue. Fucking look at this silly silly sea elf. Guys, I'm loving listening to my music. And we haven't hit any of my super cringe ones today, which is kind of cool. Oh, I fucked it. Nice. Cool. Cool. Let's pause that. Guys, you want to play a game? Guys, you want to play a fucking game? Ooh, look at this. Look it up. It was in the background the whole time. Oh my god, who is she? A consummate professional. I don't know what that word means. I don't. And I muted it in the volume mixer, so I wasn't going crazy listening to my music and Disco Elysium. Move me down here. Exit! Nixie, you cannot pay me after I just yelled at you for trying to give me free shit. How did that happen? Oh, I wonder how that occurred. Oh, gee. What could have occurred? Who knows? Those numbers, you know, odds are slamming your hands once on the keyboard while laughing could type in your entire fucking credit card and the little numbers on the back. Nixie, thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, exactly, you get it? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Thank you very much for subscribing. It does mean the world to me to have you here. I'm gonna set up more things that I forgot to set up. Guys, last time we were here, we were talking to a novelty dice maker. I am so excited to continue doing that. And you guys got me yapping about my own TTRPG system. Know that I am planning a moment where I can dedicate a stream simply to tying you all to a chair and making you listen to my niche hyper interest? Hyper focus? No. Specific. Someone give me word. Someone give me ADHD word for only thing I can be interested in. As super interested in. Crazily interested in. Yes? Yes? You all understand? I don't. Hyper focus! It was hyper focus! Oh, okay. I felt like a fucking crazy person. Joke's on you. I will tell you to a chair and force you to talk about your hyperfixation first. Haha, you can't spell. You don't need to tie me up to the chair to listen to hyperfixations. You also can't spell. I'm gonna make fun of all of you until I have to tie you to the chair. The chair is part of it. The chair is for me. I'm not gonna lie. The rope and chair are for me. You are getting tied to it, but it's more for my... But we all want to have fun at this stream, you know? You wouldn't begrudge a girl a little friendly BDSM between her colleagues, would you? Would you? Yes, we would. She's not gonna do that. Don't agree to that. Don't let her do that. She's not gonna do that. Down, boy. Let's talk to, what was her name? Neha? Or something? I don't even fucking remember. I know I am 48 cents off buying my own individual novelty fucking die, and that enrages me. But, you know, we're calm. I have more questions about this building. I want to know more. Also, I a little bit just want to talk to her because listen to that music. Ooh, the game capture is actually a little quiet. I'm going to turn it up a little. If it makes it too loud, let me know. Okay. If you need to turn both of those down, consummate professional. I know I stole that from fucking Strong Bad email thing, but I cannot for the life of me remember the rest of their joke. I just remember him saying, I am a consummate professional. God, that is an ancient reference. An ancient reference. Professional streamer? You guys are gonna get me to professional streamer. You keep doing silly shit like you've been doing. Just want to put a collar to shock yourself, then you want everyone to tie up in chairs. Wild. Hey. And yesterday I told you about someone's tongue in my brain. You show up here willingly. That's all I'm saying. No ropes have been involved yet. You're just out here. My grammar still fucking sucks. We appreciate it. Hey, if I had to type instead of talk, I'd be fucking it up even more. Hell, I'd be fucking it up just talking. Just... Sweet, continuing my gift to sub earlier gave me a founder badge. Ooh, congratulations, you have a little badge. You'll be able to lord over the plebs in, I don't know, years? Months? I'm gonna be real, I use speech to text. Fuck, is that smart? Does that, how often does that fuck up? Scale of 1 to 10. Cause, honestly, that's not a terrible idea. But I be saying nonsense words. Can it say consummate? Like, you know, cause I be saying shit. Messes up a couple times, but overall pretty good. But what if you're a crack addict? Consonants. See? I'm just chugging this energy drink as if someday it will make my anxiety go down when it will absolutely continue to do the opposite. Hey guys, how's your week been? It's been only 2 days of the week, but I want to hear it. I hope it's been nice. Mine's been nice. I hung out with one of my childhood friends yesterday for the last time in a long, long time. So that was very moving. Very, very heartfelt, nice day hanging out with them. And then I went and yelled at Vaporwave about a game I didn't understand for like hours. So the fucking seesaw is seesawing. Saucying even. So this day's speech to text fails my southern accent at the weirdest times. You have a southern accent, Captain? Whatever horrible things I gotta do to get a recording of your voice, I will do. Just know that you have that power over me. Somehow I'm a founder and all the people I religiously follow. You're a chill dude. Mine's been good. A nice rest from the metal box. Ugh, and we miss your metal box adventures, but are very glad you're home. Guys, you're gonna keep me yapping to you all day about nonsense when Miha is here, ready to talk about hair salons.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
God, instantly in. I remember that this is the funniest fucking game. Excellent, excellent. I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair. Not even if my life depended on it. I feel like that's accurate to the character, but I'm gonna be doing the first one. What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customer should have been more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
She tucks a strand of hair under the headscarf. Aw, maybe I offended her accidentally. It was good all in all. We were scheduled to work half a day, but the power went out. We got there, so we only worked like 2 hours, came home and took a dank nap. Guys, I have become murderously jealous of Captain's job in the Discord. And you know, aside from Captain, don't tell him I said this. I'ma start fighting motherfuckers about it. Captain, that's great. I'm glad you had a great day. It's so great for you. I'm so happy for you. No, I am genuinely. What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym. It was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Ooh. Maybe that's what Kuno needs, honestly.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth?
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
You want to start fighting? I'm always around. Don't threaten me with a good time.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
I could answer that one for him, but I wouldn't want to get in the way. Take more than a gym to help that kid. That's real. Who was Armitage?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
How did that work out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Oh, that's also a really cute emote. You guys have all the cutest emotes today. What the fuck? That's fucked up.
You should have known it.
Electric chemistry, it is almost certainly a lie. Calm down.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Captain, if you're willing to share your top 5 emotes, that would be really cool. This is how I balance out affection at this point. It's the compliment sandwich. You tell someone something nice, you punch them in their fucking dome, and then you tell someone something nice again. That's probably good, right? That's not a crime. It's not a crime if you surround it with compliments. What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed?
Affectionately, you say. Affectionately, you say. The things I will be affectionately doing to you will be made illegal after they are done. You know, like a crisp high five to the liver.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nobody worry about it. If you're worrying about it, stop immediately. They weren't even good at replacing windows? Guys, if there's one rule, if there's one thing I want you to take to heart, listen to Mother Moth, listen to me learn you something. You can commit crimes. Don't commit 2 crimes at once. You get caught for one, you get caught for the other. Just one at a time. You get them done, and you move on to the next. If you're gonna start a fucking illegal business stealing people's money, you can't also have it be a front for something else illegal. You gotta be good at the thing, or have it be a front for, or have it be useless. You can make a useless business, that's perfectly legal. But a useless business as a front for something bad? No good. I use these on the daily with the runners up. So Captain, I'm noticing a pattern in your top 3. Always pay your taxes, even the Joker didn't mess with the IRS. Guys, I don't know if the IRS could track it anymore. I think they got fucking gutted like the rest of our government. We'll do all the crime. I mean, you know, more power to you. Don't. Actually, I think I'm legally obligated to encourage you not to. So, don't. Anyway. Captain, what's up with the licking? Let's just get right into the nitty-gritty of it. I should really switch to water. I should switch to water. That's what I should fucking do. Why I did type by curse you dyslexia. Oral fixation. A double. We were supposed to lightly hint at that. We were supposed to. You can't just walk up to a motherfucker and go, "You with the oral fixation." you gotta tease it in. Well, don't phrase it like that, but you know. What's a sniff malo?
It's a sub-rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
To get... Woof. We're gonna move right past that one, folks.
What does she mean? To get off.
Electrochemistry, I said we were moving past it. All the handsome Squidward emotes make me happy spiritually. I hear Nixie's name. I could use a handsome Squidward. Skid. Mulligan. Just mulligan that one. I could use a handsome Squidward. I'm not subtle when I'm at full swing. And we love you swinging. I'm here to support you swinging. Oh, look at them. Look at them all. Glorious. If I was to get a handsome Squidward, which one would you want to see more? Pleasant or me?
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
I hear the vibrations of a phone. Like the infinity stone of the girlies. Will I be an honorary girly if I get a handsome Squidward? Because that is... Why not both? What if at the end of today we commissioned Nixie on stream? What if that was our good night activity? What if... Could be kind of funny. Could be kind of funny to me, personally. And after all, who else is this show for? Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around. And I won't be saying anything about that.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
God, he's so fucking based.
But what drugs exactly?
Electrochemistry is tweaking out in here. It's like everyone is doing drugs and I don't have my hands on any. What the fuck? I need to know what drugs he was doing for my police report.
He got high on some weird taxidermy chemicals.
Huh.
I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Eventually, they caused him to lose control of his bladder. The smell was awful.
That is very icky. Okay.
Even you can probably do better than that.
Even me? Oh, I thought we were buds.
You can almost see it. A small, sickly old man, hunched behind his work desk, his pants stained with old piss, stuffing a sad, stiff-legged raccoon dog. The entire scene looks tragic.
Interesting that was empathy instead of shivers, so I don't know if that is a true thing that happened. I assume it isn't, honestly. I think that's good. I do have a soft spot for cursed emotes because funny. Cursed is good. I love being cursed. If no one has noticed by the horrific things that come out of my oral hole, I love cursed. I definitely need all of the cursed emotes. I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
I don't remember where I saw that one, but I saw it somewhere. Insect? I didn't know insects had rights, or activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the oxidant, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
Don't shut up! If you insist. Probably during the birthday stream Saturday if you were there. Yes! Yeah, I was definitely there.
And then you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
Huh. Insects don't have any brains or feelings. I'll be the bad guy. Because I need to prove to you motherfuckers that I'm not a bug. I just happen to share some physical traits. You fucks.
Actually, insects do have brains.
They have
but
tangibly,
yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
But yeah, that'll happen.
Anything else?
Like, thanks, suggestion. What's the rollerblades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
She rests her chin on her hand with an impish smile. Helta, I will row you in the hole. I just rolled my eyes so fucking hard, I think I put a crick in my neck.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Do you know what I really want, guys? There's a lot of upgrades I want to make to stream. Oh my god! That was the thing I forgot to tell you about. I went on good old Facebook Marketplace and I got myself a nice mic. Are you sick of this thing and hearing every fucking tap as if it was an earth-shattering earthquake? I sure fucking am. I bought the wrong kind of mic. I brought a condenser mic, which is going to make more background noise. But I will be buying the correct kind of microphone. It will be high quality mouth sounds coming at you. Interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Her smile widens before she sees the lieutenant's face behind you.
Men like that are a curse.
Oh. Yeah.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47.
That was the thing I was gonna say though. Oh my god, distraction after distraction. Yes, I bought mics, but do you know the thing I really want to upgrade? Technically, this is all spoon. Consummate professional. You know one thing I really want to upgrade? I really want better face tracking, because I just sit here smiling my dumb little smile back here, and you guys don't know shit. You guys don't know when you guys are fucking making me giggle like a silly little fucking, I don't know, VTuber with a very poor sense of humor. Anyway, that's high on the list.
I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
Oh, you have so much information. She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story. Ah, Neha. Stop making it hard for me to stop complimenting you. We cannot keep flirting in front of the chat all day, Undoubtable.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Alright, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Okay.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls.
That's hysterical.
Fritta does the same thing.
She does. I like doing the answers that my mental stats give me the option for. Like, obviously, if reaction speed didn't say that, I couldn't say this. But I don't like punching upon the fucking cashiers of the world. Like, 20 cents per hour is dog's pay. I'm surprised they showed up at all.
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand.
Did they at least buy ice cream? Oh, maybe they just robbed it.
And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravishell Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
Yeah. I killed the bear.
You did what?
I unplugged the fridge to help Revachol Ice City cut their losses.
Ugh, of course they left it plugged in. Even in death, the bear is costing them money.
Yeah.
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
Scary, but cool.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. What's a vision beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life.
Chat, tag yourself. What's your vision beast?
By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
And doesn't tell you to do more drugs.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs.
I think my dude is, my vision beast is a spider? Maybe a really fucked up mosquito? Whatever that shape is. Can you see the cursor on the screen? You can! Okay, cool. I love that the flashlight moves. I can just shine it in her face the whole fucking time.
The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
Not now, you beast!
What?
Do you ever feel like your vision beast is trying to blackmail the fun out of you?
No, officer. I don't have a vision beast. Normal people don't have vision beasts. Only drug-addled madmen like the taxidermist do.
Of course they don't. I'm a normal person and I don't have a vision beast.
Right. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
The temperature has dropped in the cover of the night. You see frost on the windows.
Oh, it's 7:41. Holy shit.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
I appreciate all the tea you have to spill.
I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work, but sure. What do you want to know?
Okay.
Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
We'll leave. Let's go to our thoughts. The precarious world. Seems like the point of this game is victory, the absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertaking. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory, ideological victory, hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories too, having things and not losing them. One problem though, not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? And how do you not lose? All red checks fail. Jesus Christ. Whoa! I have 3 fucking slots open? When that happen? Oh, no, I don't. These are just X'd out. I do still need to unlock these. Okay. Is there anything else? Yeah, that... Yeah, no, that was it. Okay. And then what's in here? Doom commercial area. Report back to Placence. She's still open? Fuck's sake. Oh! Hands off! Hands off! We're on. An ad break! Oh my god! I'm just checking through the thing. I'm checking through the thing. I think literally everyone here has a sub. I think you maniacs have rigged the system. So, that's pretty sick. And terrifying. Yeah, every last one of you. Sick. Okay, let's just continue. Fuck it. Let's keep going. Bezos can have his ad all to himself. Okay, let's... I don't think I missed anything. Let's probably get out of here. Right? I don't think there's anything left to do. There's nothing more in the basement to do except we'll come back tomorrow for... Ooh, can I check this for amphetamines? No? Cowards. Plaisance, are you still open?
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus. Pause. Dramatically.
Yes, yes. How was it?
It was a charnel house full of failed business enterprises, leeching life energy from this bookstore.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us.
She shakes her head.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
I don't want to, like, snitch on Niha. I looked through chat. Everyone here is, yeah, fucking brilliant. You guys are the fucking coolest. But don't, you know, don't let them know I said that. Them being... yeah, I don't want to snitch her out. I don't think I can save mid-thing. No. I have a few more questions about the characters.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
What about the wards on the back door?
Yes, the Simonees are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
Why didn't you tell me right away?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous.
Negativity.
Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Okay.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
I talked to the entity. Her name is Niha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress or a malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her.
Got it. Thank you.
To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
Source is in the taxidermy shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy, brought the void spirits. There's another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings in Martinet. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it. I'm just gonna tell her it's good and solved. There is no ad break in Bossing Say. It's all fucking copacetic. Hi, Mr. Meow. Hi, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Save and gaslight. I can't save. I would have to leave the conversation and then save. And I ain't a bitch.
Oh, how horrid! I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
She believed me pretty well when I said I de-spooked it. Ancient Semines dispelling rites. The commercial area is doomed no more. But if she finds any proof against that, she's just gonna call the whole thing a sham. But I also don't want her to get taken advantage of by someone who is a fucking scam artist. You know, not that there aren't people who would want to help, but there's a lot of people who wouldn't. I fixed it. Don't worry about it. I'm ancient and Seminese.
Of course. I trust my Seminese wards and charms kept you safe while you perform the ancient rites.
She looks at you with sudden admiration. Nailed it.
All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course, but still.
That's perfect. That is the perfect...
Thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore.
Let's go!
And that's no small achievement.
70 XP, holy shit.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
That's what I was hoping.
It will only last a day or two, a week tops. Then her mood will sour and she will feel the curse again.
All right then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Yeah. Okay. We could level up a skill, but I kind of want to internalize more thoughts, perhaps? I'm trying to figure out... I just don't want to waste all my... Great word, Psycho Cop. As always, happy to assist. I don't want to waste slots when maybe cooler shit is gonna come later. I don't know that I want to... It's kind of interesting. Victory is good. We could become a communist. Always a good time. Coach physical instrument. That's kind of really funny. Well, first let's just unlock. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's like a shit ton more. I'm stuck between Mazovian socioeconomics and the precarious world. I kind of liked this quest a lot, so I kind of want to take... I just don't remember exactly where I got this thought. I assume it was from talking to Neha. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Hey, kid.
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Yeah, I found a way into the Doom
Oh,
commercial
that's
area.
great! I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
I think I did, but, you know, that's probably not... Yeah, bye! That just made me sad. Okay, well, I'm tired of shining a flashlight in people's faces. This thing. I just want to check that she
An
wasn't
old
lying
call
about the
box
thing.
with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East
I believe
Delta
the empty
Commerce
card is
Center.
hers.
This button looks new, but someone has
Okay.
This button looks new. I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't been connected yet. Is it the dice makers?
Yes, it is.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Okay. We're kind of... They're a good kid. They are. I empathize a lot with a young book lover. Who wants people to be less afraid? Kim can answer any lingering questions. Join him in the Whirling in Rags balcony after 2200 when you're calling it a day. Okay, so we have 2 more hours to do stuff. Ooh, do you know what we fucking forgot to do? We forgot to do our fucking thing.
The rotting man lies. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Okay, let's do our field autopsy. We fucking forgot to do that. I only noticed that when I looked back and watched the VOD. I fucking was just like, oh shit, I just walked away from that dead body without putting my hands in there. So let's get our fingies dirty. First, what exactly is a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
Okay.
I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes?
We just fill this in, right? Show them the red field autopsy form in my ledger.
That's right.
Yeah.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
Fucking took us long enough to get a thing right in front of our husband. Open your ledger.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
Let's jump ahead to the 3-part cemetery. No, we'll do this shit properly.
That's you.
Leave it empty.
the corpse lies there, indifferent to your retrograde amnesia. The next box says,
Coroner's case? No.
KK57
Oh, number.
dash 0803 dot 0815.
You got it.
Next,
Name.
NA. Next, NA. Roughly 50.
Right, squiggly 50.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
There's a little moth in all of us. Well, I'm upset that you called me little, but... God, I've been clearing my throat so much lately. It's really upsetting. 6, race.
Mondial.
Mondial. Is that what I am?
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial
Speaking of.
nor anything other.
Mondial. Sex.
Fucky!
Thanks, Kunos.
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Shorter than me? Okay, well, that we're going along the same yeah, what? Hey, look, a segue. Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
You got it.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Makes sense.
KK57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least
Still
not after the
alive.
initial examination.
You deserve one every once in a while. I say such crazy shit into the... Oh, and you properly stun-locked... You really fucking stun-locked me. I ain't moving. I ain't fucking moving. What the hell? Hold on. Take a quick break, and by quick break, I mean... Oh. Please excuse me, I just need a moment. I think my mic clip got loose. I need a TA if I could, or a PA. I need an acronym. I need a backstage acronym to come help me out. I don't know. It's all fine. So, you come here often? Come on. Come on, baby. Hey! We're so fucking back. Did that work? Do it again. I gotta stop talking while I calibrate the fucking thing. Every time I open my mouth and I'm just like, no, you have to stay still while it's calibrating. But I'm like, no, I have to chat. I have to speak. They must hear my words. They're so dumb. Now that we're finally back on track, we can get back to the true talent. None.
A strange word. Treatment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like he was treated badly. What exactly is treatment?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed.
I don't...
Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
Yeah, I mean, like, being dangled in the fucking air was post-mortem. 30,000 feet. What the fuck? What did I miss? Guys? You're strange beings. You're strange beings. It's okay to be unsure. I could say I'm not so sure. Yeah, and also, he was having rocks thrown at him.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature,
Ooh.
a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then...
We just really like fear. I mean... Me no fear of ghosts. God damn it, I thought I had a single friend in the audience.
Somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
What the fuck?
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else.
Ooh, icky. No, I know, Jake. I'm making jokes.
The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one.
What the fuck?
And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
You're both very sweet.
We should start the post-mortem.
Ooh, okay.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
I love the narrations for the hanged man. They're pretty sick. I don't know why it just told me all that, but it did freak me the fuck out. So, I guess description of injuries first? Or maybe no, yeah. We'll do it 1, 2, 3.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodin, I think. Let's see.
Turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Babrodin, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
I can't imagine having an audience for this kind of fucking about. We're talking about my feet? Undoubtedly, you have 30,000 feet? How do you get anywhere?
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. Tattoos.
Me and probably exists around the same fucking wavelength.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white.
I've fallen into the pit. Seamless. Jinja. You are, as always, an absolute honor to chuck into large, what were we calling cups and holes the other day? Receptacles? Anyway. You have 30,000 feet. Which one is your favorite? How? I was about to say how many people did you have to kill for that, but I guess that's pretty simple math, isn't it? Say hello to my pit wife. What a phrase.
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
Posture, check! My posture is bad. Thank you for checking. But I will hydrate. No, I had caught on to that part. I thought. Maybe I didn't. All of us had lost the plot. All of us heard one joke source and went in simply opposite directions. I love it.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with the age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping you possessed, attached to your body, 30,000 working feet. You know, but a girl can dream. And only dream. You live your life. Yes, I'll help. Oh no. Don't collect from our own crew. Other than that, go crazy. Write it down. Short, light brown, male pattern baldness.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Whoa. What is that music? Can you guys hear music? Is that in the game? What the fuck? It seems not particularly fitting, but I just can't find anything else that it would be. It's being picked up as part of the game capture. It's been consistent? She gave us the green light to get the feet. I'm a woman who knows what I want. I've been enjoying it. It's nice, but Oh! 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 Found it. Guys, I found it. Guys, I found it. Ah! Okay. I will be watching that VOD later. The person I was talking about at the beginning of the stream started their debut. I had it open on a YouTube page. It started playing through the game capture, which is a strange thing for it to have done. But in any case, what the fuck just happened in 5 seconds? You were so Oh my god, all of you are gremlins. You're all my favorite. Okay, yeah. If I can, so my dream, if they are still streaming, is to raid into them. But the problem is that they are on YouTube, so it will take some cajoling. But I will suck toes. I will do regular bribes. I will, you know, I don't know. I'll beg. I got a very nice pleading voice. Maybe. At least it's not premarital. What is happening in the pit? I'm gonna have to fucking do something about the pit. We're gonna have to replace the pit. Whatever's going on down there is unsanitary, to say the least.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
I can be the maintenance guy.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest,
Ooh.
consistent with predation.
Right there.
Ligature mark.
Is Tasty down there? Oh, okay. The bits grossed me out. We're tamping down the bit. I wanted to listen to that in the background, but it's gonna play through the fucking thing. That's so annoying. Hold on. I'm gonna chat in it. Hold on. Guys, I'm a consummate professional.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it.
Again!
We need to remove the bell so we can get to the ligature mark.
Drown in a bitch. Jesus. I need that. Steel wiring, there's too much of it. Huh.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
Yeah.
we need to cut the bell to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Precision.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't.
I'm your
Your
pig?
pig's a boring
No.
fuck.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. Is this a red check? No, it says is physical instrument is red, but even is yellow. I assume it's a yellow check. I'm assuming that it would tell me if the thought I'm internalizing would make me autofail it. It cannot. Oh no! This is a red check. It cannot be retried. Wait. 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 Uh-oh. Can I stop? I'm gonna stop. I can't. Okay. Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
I will cut the belt off.
After some deliberation,
Ooh,
you
double
sink the cutters
sixes.
into the knot tying the
Nice.
belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
The lieutenant has kneeled closer, running his finger along the dark red groove until there's a gap.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Yeah, okay.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is
Kim,
trying
you're
to
doing
make it as
terrific.
boring as
Ah!
possible.
Hi, Rue. What do you think? I look nice. Yes, yes, I know. How has your week been going? How is your... I don't know. How's everything been going? It's good to see you. Okay, Kim. Make things boring.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
I write it down and move on. We don't need to amuse Kuno any more than we already do by existing.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
What a pleasant moth.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count,
Right hand,
covering
thigh,
about
and hip.
30% of his skin.
How is it on his... What kind of combat injuries? Cuts?
Last item, hands.
I'll let him work it out.
Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Working so close to the fumes coming from the corpse must be hard. You realize suddenly that the lieutenant has been barely keeping it together these past two items.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
He turns aside to breathe. It's not enough. He buries his face in the sleeve of his jacket. Oh god. Well, it will be the internal examination.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting used to this fit. I think I look pretty nice. I like a little shoulder. Who doesn't like a little shoulder?
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Gross.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
On his neck? Who knows what health class have you been going to? It fits you. Aw, thanks. I miss my coat. A little shoulder can go a long way. I will be adding nothing to that. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. I've made too many innuendos. I have. People are going to think I'm trash. And I am. But we need to hide that.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Respiratory system.
All the way to the elbow. I mean, if you want to get it, you know, I just told myself I was going to keep my mouth shut. I just told we should probably get a safe word at some point. My safe word is Simon Says Stop. I think it works pretty well. Respiratory system. He back hunched as if in prayer. He begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received a dental implant, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming.
Ew.
The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Look inside.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
I mean, as long as we're talking about going a long way, let's go deeper inside.
It's hard.
Blah.
Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your
Alright,
throat.
I shouldn't have done that.
A contraction. Your throat pumps a little something from your stomach and into your mouth.
Okay, you can
You're
stop
forced
describing it.
to swallow, just to keep looking. Inside, you see darkness.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Cool. I'll do that.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
Good to know. Consent is king.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Bless you. Why, don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I don't think so.
Neither am I.
Right now.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Yeah.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
This guy could convince a cookbook and make it interesting. Cookbooks are interesting, A, one. And B, yes, I would watch Kim Kitsurugi cut grass. He's a beautiful, beautiful man.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around on the ground, the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Keep the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries and summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Why are you sorry about that? That's fucking awesome, Ginger. Did you get a recording? Could you mayhaps show it off in the Discord, unless it doxes you, in which case you don't gotta do that? Hell no, I did not. Fair enough. But I am proud of you anyway. I'll get one though. Sick. Radical even. Leave a 4th one too. Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries.
What bit him?
Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Yeah.
And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
The lieutenant's admission has caused great gratitude in Kuno. He is silent with it. Coagulated blood sticks
Hell
to
yeah.
his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Right. Next?
What's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Okay. Litigation. Ligature mark.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
I guess I'd say non-fatal. There's no defensive wounds. There's no signs of him even reaching towards the fucking thing on his neck. Like, I think perhaps he died some other way, and then they just threw him up there, and then it was left for several days because I'm incompetent. So, you know, non-fatal post-mortem.
He is deep in thought, eyes fixed on the bright red ring around the dead man's neck.
Why do you say that?
I don't think that was the injury that killed him.
Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
I arrived at the conclusion through the psychic arts. Why weren't his hands tied? I can't shake the feeling he was doing something else when he died. No way. No fucking way. My man died to autoerotic asphyxiation and then someone hung him. That would be a wild conclusion to come to. But I'm putting money on it. Not a lot of money, but some money. I can't shake the feeling he was doing something else. Don't put much money on it. I don't have much. So it's all up to interpretation. But at least he went out happy. I mean, I might be guessing in the dark here. Well, why weren't his hands tied?
Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist. That part got blurry for me. The stench. But you're right, I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being.
There was no third option to leave it empty, so that's why I picked.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Woo! Use a small plastic roll body bag. Let's wrap this up. Oh, he said that. How did it go?
It was an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But, personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success.
What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
I just like it when he compliments me.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
Maybe a drink is in order, later.
Now, you see, that worries me. You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You are proving a useful detective. The organization would miss you.
What? One drink ain't gonna kill me.
Please get yourself together. The lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks.
Fine.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Rip out the copy of the autopsy
for
tape.
processing.
Let's see. Another corpse skin.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
Ooh. Didn't establish probable cause. Gives us a +1. We've been rolling hot. Let's go for it.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Look under the fingernails.
His fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and quite long. There is dirt under them. That's all.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Yes, there's something we're not seeing.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Okay.
Hey, wasn't there a giant ice bear sarcophagus below that building?
No.
Why, yes, there was. It was massive. Red eyes glowing in the dark.
Why, yes, there was.
Now, detective, I've rarely been disappointed by the size of a giant ice bear fridge, but I think we should still take a look at it first. Make sure it's big enough before we carry it.
What a terrifying thing to suggest.
Let's move. With every hour, whatever we are looking
unplugged
for
that.
in the deceased will become harder to...
Okay. Oh, a little autosave for our troubles. A little... This door is locked. Oh, no, it's not. Ooh, back to flashlight in it. Okay. Should we start learning the thing again? I feel like the day is almost over, so I'm gonna put in Precarious World again.
Both cables are unplugged from the breaker
in the giant
somewhere in the dark. A giant electrical mammal stirs to life.
Hell yeah. Interesting. I like to think so. Did we bring a fucking measuring
The
tape?
bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly.
What do you think? Looks big enough for 2 corpses.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too.
But the optics on this are awful, he thinks. We need to be as silent as we can.
Fair.
Shall we go and get the body, then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
I should have internalized the muscle fucking thought.
The body is heavier than we expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get the body. Then 10 more to stuff it into the fridge.
What?
The lieutenant
gooey
takes a step
sounds.
back to admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
You think it's good work?
No, not really. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in an ice bear fridge. This story does not leave this room.
I mean, correct. But we could be a little proud of ourselves.
He means it. He doesn't want to be the ice bear cop.
It's art. We're artists, and this was our vision. We did our best with the means at our disposal.
Did we though? Okay, maybe we did. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
At the autopsy, you said you have ancient mysteries.
Oh yes, Kobo mi Lobo. In the gift horse's mouth. Tracts and wakes and waterways. Ancient materials buried.
Yeah, but to where, brother?
Just a small gulp away. My beloved Kobo. A small gulp away.
Yeah, that was useless. How's the fridge?
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour.
Aw, shucks.
You're a genius.
No, stop.
A regular Corpulangelo.
Well, if you insist.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If
This is a
possible,
white check.
Also, see me in your dream.
Oh. I have no words on that, only thoughts and feelings.
Your arm reaches out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand.
We walked a very different path. Oh, did we diverge when I stuffed a dead body into a freezer? That feels appropriate. I want that fridge, looks like it holds a lot of meat. Big animals do often hold a lot of meat. What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around.
Put your fingers in his mouth! We need a silent safe word.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
Fascinating.
You're on the right track.
Open your eyes and look, or play with it. Play with it. This feels not right.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, fragile, even through the latex. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums.
Hey man,
and in the back of the mouth.
If you want me to stop, yeah?
Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Say fuck yeah.
Keep going.
Touch it with my finger.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put my finger in it.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up.
Ooh.
Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
I am irrevocably changed for the worse by the words you chose to use there, narrator. You're good. Let us know if you feel uncomfortable, though. I was making a joke for the hangman. I'm so into this. Brainstem?
Yes, that's what this part is called.
Feel around.
The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex.
Ancient reptilian brain, no! Push deeper.
Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The ululations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet.
There's a cavity cut between the hemispheres.
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Push deeper.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Wriggle.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger.
May or may not have forgot I made dinner and forgot I had streams up in my office. You left me alone? I can't be trusted in your office, Captain. What will I do?
Ice cold serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex and into your finger.
Same? Same what? Are we all made worse by this? Are we all into this? Are we all scared? I'm scared. Ice cold serrated metal. Ooh. Feel a solid object. Ooh. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. Stop. I feel a solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
Searches his pockets for something. Inspect the skull.
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it, from the inside.
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
Okay. Let's grab it. Yes.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just...
fully pull my fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Put some of my gunpla together, guys. In here, we're trying to get around to for 6 months. We need more. Captain, I've noticed there's fatally little gunpla in the brag and boast section. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, could y'all remember? Oh, yeah, no. That shit's right in the front of my brain. I am so scared of fucking something up for myself. Good job, Mom. Thank you. I feel like a real police. Gross.
A bullet.
A bullet. Drop it in.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic.
So,
he raises
suicide?
the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber, rifled, some kind of brittle alloy, fractured on impact.
Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
Okay.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth.
I won't spoil anything. Appreciate you. I love asking questions that I absolutely don't want answered. It's one of my fatal flaws.
High velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue, small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds like heaven. Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
You're goddamn right.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
Ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone, it was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Dead dabba doop doop.
Dead.
Kim, I'm in love with you. Agreed.
I have had my doubts for a while now. Since I saw there were no signs of struggle on his hands, and no claw marks on his neck. There have been other signs too. Small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
Perpetrators?
We didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there.
Hell yeah, there should be. Maybe the bullet holds more answers?
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Okay, that was the most polite way to tell me I smell like a fucking skunk put through a moldy dishwasher. We're on break! Hey guys, I know all of you are subscribed, so a break is totally unnecessary, but I am going to use this opportunity to use the bathroom. So I'm going to proceed through this conversation, and then we're going to toddle off. What happens
We
next?
put him in a bag and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. The body bag should contain the odor for the duration of the transport.
Sick.
I would drive him to processing, but it's too late to do that today. I'll do it first thing tomorrow. No problem.
Okay.
One more thing. This was really good work, detective.
I'm gonna ride this ego high for many years to come. Redeem Screech? Well, if you insist. Oh, the one thing about this awful ass fucking church chair is... God damn, I feel every bone popping. That you can fucking press your spine against it real good.
The word lingers in the air of the basement. Far away, ice cream makers are buzzing, and the sea wind blows outside. Detective.
Hell yeah. Alright. Let's go to the canino.
Alright. I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Yeah, let's go. Ooh, it says the ad isn't going. God, Moobot is occasionally not very useful. I should really have the regular stream watcher of Twitch up. But, I don't. Okay. Unstable? Does anyone feel unstable? It says we're unstable. I'm sure it's fine. It also doesn't tell me where the fucking ad is. Ad starts in... Oh. Is it finished? Did we already go through it? God, 180 seconds pass fast. We're gonna pause. I'll be back. I'm sorry. Everyone should go stretch. You all should stretch too. Don't get blood clots. It's bad for you, I hear. I'm also gonna mute the mic, because turns out you can hear me from real far away when it's on. So bye, 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 bye. Hi. Whoa, what happened? Hold on. Who is going in? How many people have asked to go in the pit? Just Helta. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what you creeps were up to, but you're a bitch. Helta, you know, as always, a huge fan. You have a favorite number, perhaps, or oh yeah, didn't I promise you romantic advances because you subscribed twice? Okay, bye. 10 million? Let's not get crazy. We only have 30,000 feet available and you want 10 million seconds? You expect the world of me. Okay, dead body in the boot.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft globe.
Close the door. Okay, what else are we up to? Let's internalize some more thoughts. We have, like, a lot of skill points, don't we? We have 2 skill points. That's a lot to me. That's right, Shivers is my main gal. How's the pit? It smells. A pear is enough. God, pears might be my favorite fruit. Everyone else feel. Why are only a few of these lit up? I wonder. I don't really understand that, but I'm sure I'll find out. There's some useful skills I could upgrade. Interfacing is often handy. Praying for you. I'm sure they're fine. I mean, physical instrument comes up a lot. I kind of like having more thoughts, though. First, let's start internalizing that shit again. Let's unlock one more. And we'll internalize our Mazovian socioeconomics. Because why the fuck not? Finally, communism. I have returned from my pit vacation. Welcome back, please. Babe, you smell great. I just am worried about your health. Very refreshed. Concerning. What do you think? Should I internalize another fucking thought, or should I up a skill? I feel like not upping skills is a risk. Visual calculus at -1. That's probably fine. Can I make a suggestion? I would love 2 suggestions. Oh, can I get a suggestion? You also have to make a suggestion for Jinja. But yes, I would love a suggestion. So long as it's not based on future knowledge. If it's a suggestion like, oh, I know you have to take this, so you should get this. Calculus is for nerds, we don't need math. And I said that shit. It's gotta be like, I think this is a good move in general. Maybe I should up perception because I'm about to inspect the bullet. I was going to suggest visual calculus, but then you said it was fine. Our intellect is a 1. Anything in there? Couldn't give a fuck about. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should. No, I'm not gonna. I'll up perception. That's what we'll do. Okay, let's put this away again. And go into interact. Go here, and let's interact with this
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim
Perception's also
has
good
filled
choice.
out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, Bullet?
What?
Maybe I should have done this later. I said, what do I do with you, Bullet?
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me.
Good idea.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim.
I'm very scared that our gun is the gun that did it. Check to see if you have items that give a -1 visual calculus. Knowing what you are wearing can help with checks. No, I know what's downgrading our calculus. It's communism. Yeah, -2 visuals calculus.
In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
Inspect the bullet.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
Helta, I fuck with that theory so hard. Look at the jacket.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
And the core?
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
Interesting.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
Wow, I actually know this.
Yes, it's as if you've seen bullets before, officer.
It's a jacketed bullet close to 5 millimeter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle.
I see.
Not from a muzzleloader, like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
A rifle. Okay. Okay, that changes things. Probably not our gun.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets.
Ooh.
This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
Something tells you that won't be anytime soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
Thank you. Have a similar rifle on hand, +4. Oh, baby.
A rifle, revolutionary period.
Pause.
Your bullet looks to
Good
be
at
an
everything.
old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago.
I see.
Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber.
Is anyone still making these rifles?
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war.
Zeliger.
So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
Who uses Belmargrave rifles these days?
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order.
Nice. This music makes me feel so fucking cool.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
I think I know where this came from.
Okay. And?
The shot probably came from Belmargrave.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
Why not?
Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective, from what I've seen. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzleloaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
They realize it's worth it. Worth what? Getting shot?
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload.
What a difficult
After
thing
the
to
first
imagine.
shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier. But back to the investigation.
Yeah. So we're looking for an antiques enthusiast? Have well-armed jamrock bangers start crossing over into Martinez?
Let's find out. Next step, finding the gun itself.
Feel the bullet.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
Put it away. Okay. Sick. Huh. Yes. We got like 20 minutes left. Oh, scares me every night. Oh.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't.
Okay. Thanks, Kun. No. Thanks, Kunos. Back there. Just thanks for not calling me a word again. Maybe I should try and... I got 20 minutes. Maybe I should try and sell some of my inventory off. I kind of need money real bad. But I don't want to lose something that is useful to us. You know? What if I need a shot put ball? Beamed hydrate? Cheers. I like that it's your hand-eye coordination that was giving you information on the guns. Right? That did seem a little weird, but I'm happy it wasn't an intelligence thing. Because if I was the GM, I would have made it as an intelligence thing. Just saying. Tools. Back. Why is this orange? Oh, just because I hadn't hovered over it before. To sell such beautiful old school sports equipment would be a sin. You feel like you should hold on to this and make good use of it. I really don't want to sell that. I bought that. That's not... This is gonna be... I think this will continue to be useful to have to compare. Yeah, alright, we're not selling anything. We're just gonna beg to keep sleeping in our room. Because I got rid of the dead body. Do I have any cans to recycle, maybe? If that store is still open anyway?
The tear machine stands and your bottles clunk into the machine and the money appears. You're 100% sure you got special hobo cop money for that tear. At least 100% extra tear money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie.
That makes sense.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
I thought of it sort of like muscle memory, like your body remembers riding the bike even if you don't remember riding it. Ooh, like our guy was a gun enthusiast and he just remembers it just from handling the gun. I do kind of like that. Though I don't know if I like it for this character. I don't know that it fits him. Electrochemistry is so right. I'm getting closer to wanting it. Hey.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Does Frit have a warehouse?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent
There's that word
skepticism.
again. I gotta look it up. Guys, I gotta look it up. So, showing a high degree of skill and flair. Complete or perfect. Okay, that makes sense.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Can you tell me anything about this reality?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
Sure.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
What about the physical reality then?
I don't know. What about it?
The Coalition, what's that?
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
I doubt you do, but I kind of want to know.
When ordinary people take over the government and, demand democracy.
Sick. What about the one we had here?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
Okay, I won't bother.
Cool.
Yeah, 5 XP from that. Oh. Okay. What else is there to do? I think we've mostly done everything that I wanted to get done today. Get in front of Kidney's headlights. Oh! That's something we could fucking do, huh?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow
Kim, how
of the
do I turn on the
fuel preheat.
headlights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Hell yeah. Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a mighty growl. The lights unfold with a little click, casting
They're on
electrical
both ones
light
too?
onto the ground before
Kinda
the vehicle.
cool.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
Is it positive?
There she is. Rêve à l'ouest.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
Oh. Sounds like the start to a good meal song. Kind of real. Though I assume you meant metal. Look at the shimmering street grid. Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3? That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Kim, what do these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Uh-oh.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Oh. One boring office job. I was a hobo. I lived under a boat. Oh, I can, like, choose? Is this whatever I say becomes reality? Hearing something else while watching, you're all good. In terms of misspelling things, you're among friends. 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I was a hobo.
You know, the RCM is a volunteers organization. We would have no qualms with vagrants joining our ranks were they qualified. But let's move on, shall we?
I am HoboCop after all.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see.
I'm good at this shit.
Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot. Even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades.
Really get Kim to
Usually,
trust you.
clearing
I got
more
a
than 10
achievement.
cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
You really think I know what's technically the truth? Yeah, no, it was the most accurate. I had an idea. Now some details. We'll let you know in a bit or tomorrow. Ooh, love it being let know of things. I don't know. I'm HoboCop. I'm playing into my internalized thoughts.
What's it
Like a
feel
good
like to
D&D
kill a man,
player.
Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her.
Ugh.
Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
Jesus.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. Yeah, fair. HoboCop is the true internal truth. You get me.
But it seems as though you are, or at least
See,
were,
among
one of
friends.
the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Thank you, Kim.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
How do you handle the strain? I don't want to ask him if he's killed anyone. Well, I guess. No, I don't want to. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
True.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Pops, it was that raccoon over there. Undoubtable? I believe that, actually. I believe that very firmly. That's very interesting that it's a spirit decor that says, don't mistake that for a jab. I think it's a very cool time for the game to point out that part of the job of being a good cop is to, you know, don't hold to a weird fucking sense of I can't think of a term other than toxic masculinity, but like, you know, that like I need to be cool, I need to be emotionless and fucking badass and not do things like gardening. I do want to ask him.
Yes.
Ugh,
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
good. Thanks.
The lieutenant nods.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you. Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Don't hold to an odd sense of justice? No, not... no, I'm so wholesome and peaceful. That smile really sells it. Sells it. No, not a sense of justice, but a sense of superiority, almost.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Ooh. Ew. To the right of the description. Oh! Interesting. 216. Holy fuck. Good cop, bad cop, honor, people killed, superstar cop. I'm pretty high superstar cop, pretty high sorry cop, pretty high communist. Let's go. Not a high fascist. Whoo. Reasonable ultra liberal. Kind of a weird thing. I don't love being called that. Moralist. That sounds good. No hobo. I'm noticing there's no hobo stat, which is upsetting. Good cop needs to be pragmatic at times. More than that, it's like, you know this person. Or like, hell, I feel like I was this person when I was growing up as a kid. Like, if you said, you know, you have a delicate touch, or like you have, like, I don't know, to compliment something soft would be taken slightly as an insult. Usually around femininity. I think I'm good for today. Let's hope he lets me sleep. I have $10. Ooh! A lot of people. Can I talk to them? I can talk to you. I guess I will do so. Wait, have I already talked to you? Wow, you're still sleeping. God damn, sleeping the day. Is he dead? It's all about money. Okay. No one else particularly wants to talk to me, and that is okay. I'm just gonna go upstairs. I'm not gonna talk to him. Better to ask forgiveness than permission sometimes, you know? Okay. I guess we're waiting for 5 minutes to pass.
Yes?
Ooh, nothing. Let's save that. Let's save that one. Maybe. Well, is it a white check actually?
Yes?
This is a white check. Sure.
You pick over what's left of your frontal cortex, but no compelling explanations emerge.
Fair. Ooh, there's a crowd outside. Quit shrimping! Well, if you insist. Oh, I'm doing another stretch for free. Aren't you all lucky? Guys, what is bitrate? It says ours is bad, but I don't know. I feel like the stream's doing alright. Trying to think. This game is so fucking cool. I actually enjoyed this a lot. I'm really, really glad I'm playing it on stream, because when I tried to play it alone, I got kind of mixed around and turned around and just stopped. But there's all good here. Awesome. I feel like I approached it from a high storytelling perspective previously, where I'm just like, no, like, it's important to my character to keep going along the main quest. I need to keep going to the main quest. When it's really not that sort of game. You're supposed to kind of get distracted and go on side bits. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I played it, I think people-pleasing tendency... I think a people-pleasing tendency of mine started... Ooh. There you are. To erupt where, like, the idea of going on a side tangent and Kim being disappointed in me was so, like, forefront in my mind that I wouldn't let myself play the game except to try and hammer my face against an unyielding brick wall. So, I'm gonna stick like this for a second, both because I missed you, I like talking to you, and, you know, I feel like it's fitting. I feel like this coat looks good for the balcony. I noticed time is not passing. Do you need to do things for time to pass? Can I not just wait here for a second? will time not pass until a certain thing? There is no wrong way to play this. That is very sweet to add and say. Thank you. I just...
Yes?
Maybe I gotta go turn off the headlights? Not leave that running all night? That's fair. I'll just do that. We'll see if the time changes in that time. What is that sound? Who's partying? I wanna party. And time has been passing. We've been at 21:55 for a while. Oh. I think it is off. I think it automatically
Inside,
turns.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
Never mind. Never mind.
I
Hey,
can't believe it's snowing again.
the young woman watches the snow. Falling snow and sighs. Ooh, sorry about that. Both to you for the sound and me for my device. So where the fuck did it go? Way back here. What? Oh! Oh, wow, it does pass slow. I've just been so, like, occupied with doing shit. Okay.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Yeah. Anyway. Is there anything else that could? Pay for damages. How much do I owe? If you're unsure how much you owe, ask Gart. I don't wanna. I don't want to. Find smoke and smoke them. How do I explain how time works in this game? Do you need to be kind of doing things for time to pass? Because that's honestly a really smart system. I guess I'll go talk to Gart. I'll go talk to Gart. Life update. I was given a cupcake from my neighbor just now. Nice! We're fucking cruising. Ooh, was it the same neighbor you led home? Because that's very, very sweet. That whole story is incredibly heartwarming. Munch. Munch. Hey, Gart.
Can I help you?
So here's the trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
No, this was my immediate neighbor, that one lives in the house I used to live in that's haunted. You just not gonna elaborate on that shit? God, I used to do so much spooky stuff. Ugh, I love a little haunting. Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Unless they killed someone.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container, despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Interesting. Thanks.
Yes?
So about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
Let's talk about something else.
Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Yeah, bye. Hey, it's 2200. Ooh, the TLDR is the town I live in was a hospital camp during the Civil War, and the house next to me I used to live in was where the surgery tent was. Spooky shit happened while I lived there. I would love to get the full deep dive on that at some point, Captain. I live in a haunted house my ghosts love. I live in a haunted house my ghosts love. Sometimes a little too much. What a concerning series of words in that order. Do you want to talk now?
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserable. We should take care of that, then.
But I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be...
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk to him. Oh boy. Maybe this is a save moment. This feels like a save moment. Hey, Garth.
Can I help you?
So about the money.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I won't pay him back tomorrow. I will not have the money to pay him back tomorrow. My ghosts love me. Kind of think this house I'm in now had a ghost, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is, and he's just a chill guy that just likes playing jokes. I love that. I love that you have very specific identities for your ghosts. That is never an experience I have had. I've just seen miscellaneous spooky shit. Trademark. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game.
Game? Everything is just a game to you, isn't it?
This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Okie dokie. I mean, who else are you gonna rent that room out to? You know? Like, it's got a broken window anyway. The Civil War ghost next door? Not a chill guy. Does not play jokes. Ooh. Spooky dreams, spooky happenings, things
Inside,
moving.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio
Give me some
microphone,
meat. Give me
a
something to
pull-out
chew into.
toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Also, which side do you think he was on?
I have something here we could sell.
How much should I empathize
Look in the
with this
back,
ghost?
in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Interesting. Look at the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
I don't want to read too much into it. Kim is a good friend. Kim is kind of doing this because he has to, and I feel really, really bad about that. Roommate had a gold necklace sitting on his desk in his room, and while we were watching TV, we heard a noise, went to his room, it was in the middle of the floor, like someone slung it off the desk. That was the first thing that ever happened. Ooh, that's very curious. I feel like you could look up some good stuff on how gold has been used in rituals or paranormal investigations in the past. I feel like that would be a fun rope to pull on. What do you mean? What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
Oh, I see. He wanted them for himself. What do you mean you...
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners?
I took them, and arrested him for driving under the influence.
No, I fuck with that.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put your spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yes, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
Thanks.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Okay. Let's hope he's not closed for the night.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
There are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry cop? I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Some sort of weapon cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest.
Oh.
Let's make it official then, shall we?
Oh, Kim. I'm glad I was able to actually talk it over with Kim. I feel much better about the situation now.
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Won't the other copper types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry.
I don't want to, like, accidentally cancel out, but I do... They should be sorry.
Yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up?
I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Cool. Oh, let's read this. Rigorous self-critique. Embarrassment to the party, Jesus. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent. A flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Ooh. I'm gonna not do that for now. It does fit me, but I am upset about it, and I'm too full of communism to be sorry at this moment in time. Oh, 200 fucking. Oh, ooh. Those are good spinners. Hopefully I'll be able to pay Tim back. Take your time there, bud. God. Get in there. Hey, bud.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
It's cool that you're still open. Big city vibes.
The pawn shop is always open.
Concerning. Cool. There's something I'd like to sell.
We'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
You don't need to be sorry. You're so homeless and so full of communism. Thank you. Finally, someone recognizes me for what I really do for this community.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a misc banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
I'm back. My internet took a fat shit on itself. Damn. Welcome back, though. Great to have you.
No one was
defrauded.
defrauded.
To get it the fuck
jumped.
together. You're on the clock. Explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns
Here's
to
the
you.
130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I need that. Do I have extra clothes? I don't have anything
Another
to sell.
time, perhaps.
Thanks. Alrighty. Return to grad. Great. Oh, words, they're hard. Just like me. Never mind. But think of all the other things we could buy with this money. We could buy those fucking shoes. No, I do not want to be homeless. Oh, but I do. But I don't want to disappoint Kim. I'm not gonna lie. The people-pleasing is kicking into full force. Moth can't come back out. I'm too busy trying to people-please. Please people-leave it. Hi, Gar.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Well?
I mean, I am sorry, cop. Should I say sorry? True, but you will have cool kicks. True. God. I hope you fucking choke on it. That doesn't sound like a homeless or communist thing to say. You don't need money, you're Hobocop. Thank you. Here it is, sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Fucking hell.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
Aha.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Got it.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Fuck.
I'll take a room here too.
When's this wallet?
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
No. No, I'm good. Oh, that felt bad. Never apologize. There's no morale to my idea. I just don't like to apologize. Perhaps therapy, Captain. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Interesting. What room are you taking? Is this gonna be your room? I think I gotta go out here to talk with him, right?
Yes?
Oh, I can try this again. Sorry, cop. Nice.
You pick over what's left of your frontal cortex.
Nothing. What now? What are you gonna spend it on? A month sub? There's no streamer in Hobocop's nightmare set reality. No! No, don't tell me it isn't so! Therapy, talking to a professional about myself in this economy? Real. I'd rather just be silly and whimsical. You know what? That's real as fuck. That's incredibly real. Hey, Kim, can you go to your room?
The door is closed.
No, I'm good. I guess I'll go to my room. I just want to go bother my favorite woman without you.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
I see. Oh, I can't do anything but say goodnight to him.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
I see. I was jumping ahead of myself. Goals, honestly? Captain truly is the best of us. Ad starts in 3 minutes.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Can I bum
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? No, you just gave me 130 real. I'm not gonna bum a smoke off it.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
Helta is also wonderful. True, true. Except that time they murdered me. But you know, no hard feelings. Your secrets? Down. Heal. How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
True.
Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on.
Leads are good.
Then you shot the body down, which was quite a shot.
I was inspired by your confidence in me, Ken.
I admit I wasn't sure whether I should give you the gun, but I'm glad I did. Your shot enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with.
I'm just some guy. I like really simple things. Rum, 6 milligrams in pouches, and Red Bull. Pelta is the GOAT. An appreciator of life's simple pleasures and a helper of the mentally disturbed, you know? That's hero shit, Captain. And you're part of my community, which clearly means you're a step above the rest.
Moreover, you found that the hanged man wasn't just hanged, he was also shot. That was some excellent detective work. And you managed to locate and pull out the bullet, so we can get ballistics, make up the gun. All this is invaluable.
It's the least I can do, given all my past mistakes. We're just gonna keep on apologizing.
The rest is up to the boys in processing. Maybe they will surprise us by doing their job for once, but I wouldn't count on it. There's still work to be done at the crime scene, however. We mustn't forget that. Now for the interviews.
The initial interviews? Yes. Well, we talked to some people.
Not always the right people, I'm afraid. We weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
True.
We didn't talk to the Wild Pines rep.
Also
we
true.
really must do that tomorrow. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't know why I do things, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those days.
Pouches are gross, normal is better. Citrus. Guys, I'm too lame to even know what the fuck we're talking about. Normal? I was normal once. They put me in a... Where do we go from here? A normal room. Picking up on it.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles, suddenly. So what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Lavashore Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 gold for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
I see.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
I believe that. What else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
See. If someone resists...
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Here's I can go up a brief flight of stairs without being winded. Captain, that's fucking awesome news. I'm really glad for you. I'm dying during my cardio session. Genja. Girl, that's real. Yeah. What if I
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
That's fucking awesome. 2 years is an incredible amount of time for an addictive substance.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly. by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Yeah, that's fair.
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
I see.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
See. Let's say it was the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
That is an impressive fucking milestone to hit. That the knee-jerk reaction is fucking everything. The first thought. What's the Moral Intern?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them? I really didn't know that's how bad it is.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Okay, an ad has started. I know all of you are subscribed, pretty much, anyway. This is a lot of lore dumping, or world building kind of thing, so I am going to use this opportunity to take another bathroom break. I blame the last person to give me a hydrate redeem. See you all in a second. What the fuck? Captain, that is exactly what I look like. Thank you for having an emote ready for it. Okay. More lore, more lore. I like world building. Build more world in front of me, for me. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you. Thanks for putting me in a fucking box. That's cool. No, that's cool. How do I... Blah. Aha. There's still some stuff sticking out. We'll just put myself here and pretend that doesn't exist. Oh, wow. We are... This is a janky-ass lava lamp. Let me fucking tell you what. Welcome back, Pleasant. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot stop yawning, but I don't want to take another energy drink, because I do actually gotta sleep tonight. Actually, now that I think about it, no, we'll stay the rest of this night as pleasant in the coat. I like the vibes. What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I see.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Better not to ask.
The lieutenant breathes out a chestnut-scented cloud of cigarette smoke and looks at the city he's sworn to guard.
I see. What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Who's Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
On God, I got you. You're looking out for me. I appreciate that. Thank you, Helta. What's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not.
Interesting.
Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
I see.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine. But in a strict manner.
Interesting. I have an opinion on the moral.
Do you?
Arches his brow, then pulls on his cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. There's slim fucking men turning into. Oh no! We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. We are the Communist Hobo. Woo!
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Yeah, vigilantes sounds bad.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
He looks at the roundabout.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
God, I do love shivers. Half-Orc Level was right.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
People on the cigarette. What are they like? Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
I see. And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are. But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work.
Something just came up.
If
I
they
gotta
didn't,
go. Oh,
this
I
city
hope
would
everything's
disintegrate.
alright. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Thanks for letting me know that you were going. I will have as much fun as I can without your presence. Oh, if my cat wouldn't step on the keyboard, that'd be even more fun.
Night. Captain Bartholomew Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat. as he mounts the horse to head home. Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back.
I see.
Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah, that's fair. Thank you.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks at the door. We have a skill point. We have a skill point. Hell yeah. We could unlock another slot and have another thought. Rigorous self-critique. It's a lot of time, so waiting for the night to pass would pass most of it. Honestly, I think it's worth it in this moment, simply because the day is ending, and theoretically, hopefully it continues while we are sleeping. And a little minus to authority is not that big a fucking deal to me. Okay. All right. Hi, Kim. See you in the morning. Okay, so I'm tired of my fucking self. Oh, that's his door. Okay. Empty cassette case. We'll try and sell that tomorrow, I guess. God, this is all rather.
The window
fucking
stands
grim.
broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Look out.
You see some lights shimmering outside, but it's difficult to make out the outlines of the buildings below. Dark phantoms with many tiny eyes, chaotically arranged and not looking at you.
Okay.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Yeah, I believe
The
it.
option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
No time. We gotta bathe.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
There it is again.
In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Oh.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
This is a
In
weight
it,
check. You may retry
your
it.
face, adorned. The faucet is quite terribly
The double
mangled,
sixes again.
but you just might be able to twist its parts into place.
Nice.
You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
Fascinating. Let's go.
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Oh. I mean, I said it was an expression of pain, so I guess I'll try.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Perfect. Okay, let's bathe.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right
I
now.
want to live forever with the corpse smell, memento mori and stuff. As funny as that is.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
A bath is healing in psychological
The
ways
water
that we
is
need.
only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
Oh, nice.
You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
I'll take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your
Really?
thoughts outside the tub.
I find it much harder to be alone with my thoughts inside the tub.
They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
Imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench.
Linger.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools.
Can I linger more?
Your fingers grow pale and are covered. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Sick. Did taking a bath
The
do
mirror
anything for
hangs
me?
on the bottom.
Yeah, no. Okay. I think that's everything we wanted to do. I guess I could sneak out again. I can.
The door is...
Oh, hold on. Let's quick save.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Woof. I'm so alone. I can't explain it, but watching this game is making me want to play Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader again. I heard that game was really fucking good. I actually got recommended to play that game. I think I put it on my wish list. I'm so alone!
The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, I just wanted to see. I miss her. Alright. Let's turn on the fan, maybe? I don't fucking know.
The fan stands still.
No. We already got a breeze coming in. We don't need a fucking fan.
The bed is
the
cold
bed.
and not particularly
Yes.
inviting. But it's yours.
Baldur's Gate
The
coded, but
sheets look
Warhammer?
awful.
Sounds so fucking good. A full
The
night's
sheets
rest.
feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Oh, what a
And
successful
then
first
sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
game. No, but I want to sleep. Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
This is such a cool fucking thing for them to do in this moment. Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Roll over to
It's
the
a
other
little
side.
better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him?
Something to do with... What was it that the lieutenant said?
I've been freed!
Union?
Thank you.
And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
Maybe that'll help me get comfy. Speaking of... We're out of the cold, no more jacket, no more pleasant. Now I have sleeping issues. Now I am depressed and alone in the world. No more thoughts.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Oh, is this dreaming? Yeah. Oh god. Of course you'd have me do dream sequences. Of fucking course you would. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Towards where the body was. Good thoughts. Ah. Huh.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Floated corpse of a drunk. Wow, that is fucking grisly. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die? Is that correct?
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember
fair
shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
I left? I'm not answering. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I left?
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them.
How?
You really fucked up.
That seems traumatic. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
Is this something I do to myself on purpose? Do I solve cases better? Like, what the fuck? I've talked to you before?
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you.
How terribly lonely I feel as one of a pair of characters.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Okay, well, let's not get too excited. I'm trying to solve the case. It's worth something to solve this.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
What? Is it getting sober? Cause that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck for a while, bud. Fucking hell. There's another type?
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Oh, God.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Oh, God. And it's fucking morning again. That was rough.
Good going, buddy.
I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting, rejuvenating. Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get
That's
some
what
more.
I was worried about.
Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
What is speed?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor?
Jesus.
You got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago. With me. To wake up exactly 7:30 every morning until the day you die.
That's so fucking cool.
Don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple.
No. The corpse told me that everything's bad because of it. Like, I feel like I want to play the character. I don't just want to play a morally holier-than-thou person playing a character. But I feel like enough things have happened that it is reasonable to try and fucking quit. Like, I feel like Kim putting his faith in us and talking about self-destruction, us learning that we were left by someone who truly loved us or left them, and the corpse telling us that it was because of, you know, us not paying attention to the things around us. Yes, he mentioned a drink rather than speed, but, you know, I feel that it is reasonable to try and send the character down this path.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
It's also the money issue. You still need to get those shoes first. Do I? I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
I'll just write as drip or drown. Guys, I need 20 real tonight, or I am sleeping on the streets.
A mirror hangs on the bath.
Okay. I thought maybe I could do something. That lady's not out smoking. I wanted to talk to her. Anything out here? No. Hi.
The door is closed.
It's 7:30.
Still no answer.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll be sleeping on the streets in drippy shoes. God, that's so real. Guys, it's a new day. It's a new dawn. It is. My GM senses are tingling. The perfect time to end the episode. I know. We're all set on convincing me to spend my hard-earned sleeping in under a roof money on shoes that guy was putting on shitty speakers. But Destiny calls. That streamer I wanted to go fucking raid into, an hour-long stream, an hour-long debut stream. Ugh, my heart, it's broken. But I still highly recommend them. They're a very, very good singer, very good artist, very good, you know, they do the stuff. If you like watching streamers on YouTube, go follow that person. But we are on to bigger and better problems, such as who the fuck do we raid tonight? Who the fuck do we raid tonight? I mean, clearly I have someone I want to raid. Thanks for the stream, Mom. Thanks for being here, Helta. You're a genuine joy to interact with. You make it all easier. give a cursory look through the list just in case I'm forgetting anything, but I don't think I am. Nope. We're raiding Nixie. You fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I would end this stream by commissioning from her, but I'm terrified I will put my credit card information on the screen, and I simply do not have the extra funds to have a fraud, like, quest right now. And Rusty's shifty. Fucking look at him. See, you're all ready. Always a great time here. That is very sweet of you to... Stop licking me. I haven't had my morning shower yet. God. Please don't dox yourself. Well, now you make it sound so fun. Let's switch. Hey, here we are. My house. Welcome to my home. I know how to raid things. I know... Jinja? We fighting. We fucking fighting. I appreciate you being here, Jinja. I really, really do. It was a lot of fun to be in your headphones while you did active things. I like to think that... Bitch! Bring your gun, you'll need it. Jesus Christ. What's up? Can I help you all? Can I fucking... Is there a problem? It was a pleasant experience, but you're fired. Thank you for being my Skate Sesh podcast. I like to think I messed you up by making you giggle. Or improved you by making you giggle. Don't mind us, we're stimming. Stop stimming in my... This motherfucker. Fine. Bitch. The price is gonna raise that shit. Improved? Hell yeah, we strong as fuck in here. I know how to do things. Nixie is playing a game that I have never seen before, which means I'm super excited right over there. I'm really supposed to be getting to sleep right after, but I might not. I'm kind of a liar. Ooh, guess who still doesn't have a raid message command? Nope, doesn't exist. You tried though. The door open. Here are the moths. And then the thing that our lovely mod did, because they're smarter and better than... Oh no, shit. I have to... Oh god. I gotta be quick. My fucking ancient woman BP, or beats per minute, type per minute, keys per minute. If someone's already typed it, I'm gonna be pissed. Hide the lamps. We are not having a fucking lamp reference in this household. Ooh! Oh wait! No! We need Moth Smug, don't we? We need Moth Smug. We clearly need Moth Smug. Oh my god, the timer. The timer is close. Oh god. Smug, and then grab again. Huh? Yes! Yes, copy that quickly. You're about to be thrown asunder. I'm about to be thrown asunder. God, I don't even know if I'm gonna be hearing it. You are a bastard and a fool, and I love you and I'll miss you. Bye, okay, get away from my window now. Bye, have fun.